Hi, fifth graders and families. Remember the last chapter I read, the mom of Amanda and Jemmy and Meg had passed away. So chapter 4 is called Time and Work. Mistress Trippett said, "It's a sad thing, but time and work will help you forget. Time and work, Amanda." "Yes, ma'am," said Amanda. She did her work. That helped her through the days. But at night she lay awake. She tried to think and ask herself, what's to be done? What's to be done now? One day she went out back to feed the chickens. Jemmy and Meg were at work in the garden, clearing off the dry weeds and sticks. Jemmy had been raking. He had left the rake in the path and Amanda tripped over it. "Why don't you watch where you leave things?" she shouted. She caught hold of Jemmy and shook him. His mouth fell open. He looked hurt and surprised. She ran back into the house. She was almost crying as she bumped into Ellie in the hall. "I shook Jemmy," she said. "Whatever made me do it? I'm the one to look after him and Meg, and I—" "You do look after them," said Ellie. "No, I don't mend their clothes. I never talk to them anymore," Ellie said. "Don't be putting blame on yourself. Life is hard for you now. When you lose someone, it's like having to find your way again." Amanda grew quiet. It was true, what Ellie had said. That night, in bed with Jemmy and Meg, she left the candle burning. She said, "Okay, who wants a story?" "You said you didn't know any," said Jemmy. "I didn't, but now I do." "Is it about Father?" he asked. "It's more about two sisters and their brother." "That's you and Maggie and I," he said. "And one of the sisters was a crosspatch," said Amanda. And I actually looked up, I didn't know what that word meant, crosspatch, but apparently it means a bad-tempered person or someone who's kind of grouchy and grumpy. "That's you," said Jemmy. "She'd lost her way," said Amanda. "What?" "She'd lost her way, but she found it again, so she wasn't a crosspatch anymore." "Is that all the story?" he asked. "No, the brothers and sisters lived in the city of London in the country of England, and one day, do you know what they did?" "What?" he said. "They went away. They left the city of London and the country of England. They left it all behind them." He sat up. "Where did they go?" "They got on a big ship and they sailed to America. They saw a town, that was Jamestown. They saw a man and he came to meet them." "Father," said Jemmy. "Father," said Meg. "When are we going?" asked Jemmy. "I don't know yet," said Amanda, "but we are going. We are." In the morning, she asked Cook, "If it please you, may I go outside?" "No," said Cook. "Where?" "To the next street over." "What's on the next street over?" "It's where the Virginia Company is." "The Virginia Company? What may that be?" "It's the company that sends out ships to America." "And what's that to you?" "Jemmy and Meg and I, we're going," said Amanda. Cook gave a snort. "And I'm going to fly over the moon." "If it please you," said Amanda, "the house is on Philpot Lane. It's only a step away. I'll be back in no time at all." "No, you won't," said Cook, "because you're not going." All morning, Amanda worked. She swept and scrubbed. She mixed the bread and peeled the onions. Toward noon, Cook shouted in her ear, "You've let the water pail go empty again." Amanda took up the pail and ran with it. Outside the back door, she looked behind her. No one was watching. She set the pail behind a currant bush. She picked up her skirts and went flying down the alley.